Hi guys, and welcome back to this episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 10, Episode 14, Barcelona Breakdown. Let's go on and get into this review. So the ladies, y'all know they bad and bougie, still complaining about this doggone house. So Nene, she ain't happy here. Ain't nobody happy here. So Nene about to pull this trump card. What she about to do is going to get this fancy hotel, and she gonna fix Candy. But I already know what she gonna do before the episode even be shared. She gonna go get the top suite for her and Cynthia, and then she gonna give Candy a peasant room. To teach her a lesson, probably, and it won't be a fancy room. It'll be the third best room. Now Marlo get the third best room, then Candy get the fourth best room. But she gonna get them some peasant rooms. But it'll be in a classy hotel. Maybe she'll give them a suite to share, where they'll all have their own room, but they'll be sharing like a suite, you know, with the little living room and the kitchen that they share. Whatnot. If y'all don't know what a suite is by now, then you know. But anyway. They all talking about they didn't sleep good because they doors didn't lock. Y'all don't trust each other that bad that y'all can't sleep in a house of women that y'all know. I guess I don't want to lock my door too if production is in and out and walking around, because you don't know who might try to slip in. So I guess, yeah, I understand that. But honey, I'd have put a dress up in front of that door and I've been in the bed. Y'all better improvise. Yeah, ain't nobody got time to play. But Cynthia and Portia made up over a little late night twerk session that they wanted to kind of edit out and just show us a little piece of clip of. And I agree with Candy. I don't like having to address anyone's else child when they get on this subject about Kim, because to me the age doesn't matter. If it's between adults, it needs to stay between adults. Brielle, though she 18, she's still a child. She too young to be in grown folk business. Kim should have corrected her and got the girl together. Especially she don't want anybody saying anything to Brielle. It wasn't her place to be saying nothing, keeping nothing started, and getting nothing going. And Kim was wrong for that, to have her daughter be a mess like that. That little girl need to stay in her lane. At the end of the day, I don't care how grown she thinks she is, because she wear this much makeup, this much labels. She's still a kid. You can't want her to be grown 1 minute, but when she in grown folks' business doing stuff like this, then holler she a kid. Put her in her lane and keep her there, Kim. That's all you gotta do. Simple, cut and dry. That's it. Shamia is acting just like, she been a little bit too messy to me. Like, I understand they got to keep a certain level of drama going to be on this show, but make sure it's kind of more relevant. She don't be so far out of left field. Like, she got on Eva about this whole thing about Dina used to date Missy Elliott, and it wasn't even relevant to anything. But I like how Eva got her together. And when Eva got through with her, and she had her together. But the thing is, Eva better get ready, because everything gonna come out on this show, and two, if he makes public office. Regardless of this show, media gonna dig down deep, and y'all know that, to find whatever they can on the person that's in office and anybody that they have dated, they currently are dating, and everything it is about their business. So trying to ignore the subject, if she dated her, whether or not, apparently she must have, because she didn't want to talk about it. If it wasn't true, to me, she'd have simply said, don't believe everything you read in tabloids, and kept it moving. But anyway, let's get on to Messy Marlo. Marlo, messy self, done decided to make herself popular. She gonna do like everybody else did for the come up. She gonna pick on Portia, just like Kenya did, and try to get popular that way. They picked Portia because in the past, to me, Portia has been real gullible. But she done changed, honey. I think Lauren done sit Portia down and played these tapes back to her and pointed out some important stuff that, you know, how she was being naive or whatever. And then the Ricky Smiley Morning Show, they done schooled Portia, because Portia is a different person. Portia is not weak anymore. Like she said, she done tried to get closer to God. She done tried to become a stronger person. She not the same naive little girl no more. She has become a grown woman. And all that little petty stuff y'all was doing to her before, baby, that's over. That's over. And ain't no way y'all gonna be sitting up in here thinking y'all about to push Portia around. That just done it over. I'm trying to tell you. She done grew a backbone and she fed up with being drugged like a darn rug. Okay, honey? She done with that. But Marlo gonna start off with trying to shade her. This is the thing. The last show, Marlo tried to get it popping with Candy. Candy ain't about that. She can't mess with Candy about that. So she tries to create drama. So this time what she gonna try to do, she tries to get Portia and Candy into it. She likes to try to just sit back and watch everything blow up and be like, what did I do? No, I don't like women like that. I really don't. But anyway, she gonna try to shade her and say, sometimes it's better to tell the truth instead of backpedaling like Portia, some of that nature. Honey, let me tell you something. They all done backpedal, you included, because you never have admitted to how you get your doggone money. And it ain't from teaching etiquette classes with somebody that don't have no etiquette. So don't be sitting there talking about from teaching etiquette, because we all done heard about how you get your money on the online tabloids. So, honey, tell another one. So anyway, Nene gonna say, come in and tell everybody that she got the rooms and everything. And she gonna say, because some of you had issues with your arrangements, Portia, she must have said something off camera, because Portia was the only one, and Shamil was one of the, well, no, Portia really was one of the only ones that wasn't keeping up a bunch of noise going on about the rooms and stuff. She was just trying to find the room, period, and get a room. She wasn't going on much about the rooms. That was them. That was Nene mainly going on about the rooms. And who else was it? It wasn't Cynthia. Marlo. They was going on more about the rooms than anybody else. So don't be putting it on Portia. Who cares at this point anyway? Let's move on. So they get ready, they leave to go out for the day because they're gonna be moving to a hotel later on. And so they're gonna go out and do sightseeing, and then when they get back, they're gonna grab their stuff and go to the hotel where they feel more secure, more safe. So while they out, they're gonna be trying to cover stuff on Cynthia's 50 Shades list. Once they do the stuff, they're gonna post it to Instagram. That's what they're supposed to be doing. So they gonna show some clips of Marlo flinging her old lady buns in a G-string nightgown thing, flinging her buns like some monkey poo around that little villa. But anyway, they was talking about some freaky stuff like always. So Marlo gets started on Cynthia, and she wants Cynthia to kiss a girl. Of course, the first person Cynthia gonna pick is Candy. So Candy was like, no, I'm not kissing her. And then, so she said the second person was Sheree. So Portia been a team player. She said, well, I'll take sloppy thirds. I'll kiss her. I kind of got disappointed in Portia because I think Portia should have went on and kissed Cynthia for real. She let Cynthia come in for it and act like she wasn't down for it. Girl, come on. You should have went on and kissed her for real, like you normally do, and you would have had they not had their phones out recording and all that kind of stuff. You should have did it. Point blank, period. It was still funny, but she should have did it. But I'm gonna tell you something. Candy said Portia was the right one to show Cynthia how to kiss. Portia must be a damn good kisser, so because Candy keep dancing all around the fact of her messing with Portia. And we already know that Portia was drunk in the bar hugging and kissing on, and Candy was all down for it, and she must have liked them kisses because she was kissing her back. But she still want to play crazy about it. But anyway, I'm glad she just talking to Portia now and all of that anyway. Like, Portia has apologized umpteen times, and she has, apologized to each individual person. So it's kind of, let Candy and Portia heal they things, be affirming. It ain't really nobody else supposed to be any other than Phaedra. Even though she lied to the group, She apologized to everybody. Well, I don't know if she did everybody, but she had several people anyway. They gonna get these go-karts. Portia should have been listening to the lessons on the go-kart about squeezing both brakes to stop it, because I think she squares one, which means it's going to keep going. She should have been doing that shit over there, worrying about, acting like she was in high school, worrying about Cynthia's shirt. That's why she crashed that doggone go-kart. Talking about her brake didn't work when she pushed it. No, you probably just didn't know how to drive it. But anyway, because we seen you crash, girl. Because, anyway... So they went to the market to eat and drink like always. Nene ordered some Absolute, like they need some Absolute to go with they, what is that they was drinking? It wasn't Hennessy, whatever they was drinking with some Coke. We all know it's a couple people at this table that don't need to drink. One in particular, Marlo. We done seen how she act when she drink. We done seen how she act when she don't drink. I don't know why y'all want to give her alcohol in a foreign country. So anyway, they trying to do some of the little bucket list stuff, and they eating octopus and fish with eyes in it and what have you, taking pictures and whatnot for the Instagram. All this, which kind of what you do. Anyway, getting back to their discussion about Kim and this doggone video. I do agree Kim is wrong, because when she recorded all this stuff, they wasn't even in a bad place. So yeah, she had all this stuff for ill intent. She was waiting for something to happen to post it. To me, it felt like she wasn't even trying to sincerely be friends with Nene. She was just waiting for the pop out because she knew it wasn't going to be right, just so she could post some pictures, and that's what she did. I don't agree with it, and I think she was foul for doing it. Nene said Sheree and Portia should have spoke up and said, you know, I don't agree, and defend her because they supposed to be her friends. My thing about it is, Portia really wasn't in the thing. It was Sheree doing all the talking. Portia really wasn't trying to spill the beans like that. Sheree was, and she was trying to throw Portia under the bus like Portia did it. Like, it was Portia's idea, and it wasn't even Portia. Sheree wanted to call Kim. They called on Sheree phone, not Kim phone. That was Sheree doing it. But now you want to throw Portia under the bus? Sheree, you want to be the bone carrier. You need to own and carry them bones by yourself when you want to go collect them and stop trying to throw people under the bus. But back to Nene. If she wants them to defend her with Kim, then it's only fair if they defend other people. For instance, okay, this is my example. She said that's like when she was talking about Kim, if they'd have defended Kim and be like, oh, Nene, it's not right you say that kind of stuff about Kim, because you know she didn't have this, that, and the other. You should make fun of her like that. She would have been mad and she wouldn't have been talking to him. Correct? Correct. Okay, so now you saying that they should have defended you and be like, Kim, you know that's not right. This, that, and the other about Nene. Okay, so she's still feeling some kind of way. So for Sheree and Portia, either way, it was a lose-lose. Well, mainly Sheree, because Sheree drug Portia is just like Phaedra drug Portia into something. Now Sheree trying to drag into something. Portia, she caught you slipping on that one. Watch your back. Stop letting them drag you into stuff. You should have spoke up right then and said, look, first of all, it wasn't my idea to call Kim, and I really didn't tell her everything. I'm going to take up for myself and tell the truth. I really didn't, per se, tell her everything that happened. Sheree did. I'm going to tell it because she did, because she tried to be messy and throw me under the bus. But anyway, moving on. So, Nene was telling them all of this and everything, and my thing is, if they had defended Nene to Kim wouldn't have stopped being friends with them for not agreeing like Nene would have. So like I said, it'd been a lose-lose for them. So anyway, personally, Sheree was the one, and I said doing all that talking. Anyway, I'm with Nene. It was calculating. They wasn't even talking when Kim did all of that. Marlo asking Portia she gonna talk to Kim, but Portia said she and Kim are not friends like that, and they not. So what does she need to go talk to Kim about? Because that's not her friend. They getting to know each other. Her friend is Sheree, which is true. That's fair. That's very true. So what? Now Portia did agree that Kim was wrong for what she did. And she done said from the beginning that she didn't agree with it. As soon as the video came out, she was sitting there looking at it like everybody else. And she was just like, this is so wrong. And what have you. Anyway, Candy has told Cynthia and Marlo, told Cynthia to see, I told you Marlo be negative. She do be negative. Marlo is the Debbie Downer of a group. No matter how good things are going, she is going to do something to bring the group down. I don't care what it is. She going to come up with something negative and irrelevant to keep bringing it up and keep on just dragging it. Just like the whole Candy and Portia situation. You was barely recording with them during that time. Why you keep bringing it up like you was there through the whole situation? She need to shut up about that. Stop going on about it like you was recording and in every scene with them through the whole situation, because boo, you wasn't. And that's getting old. I feel like if you wasn't there for the whole situation, you don't have no right to keep commenting on the situation. So she really need to just shut up about it. Real talk. So we have to see how this play out. Well, we already know how most of it's gonna play out because we've seen it in the show. But she just keep trying. She trying to start the issue back up. Marlo and Candy, after she couldn't get a rise from Candy, now she's going to try to use Portia. Like all the lady says, that's enough. It's not funny anymore. It's rude. And they trying to get Marlo to shut up about it. And Marlo downright just hateful. Like she was always worried about Kenya, talking about Kenya. Why you studying Kenya so much? Because you really trying to be just like her right now. But Marlo, when she get that licking and she get to acting crazy and carrying on. That's why I feel like they won't go on to give her a peach, because she been known to jump on somebody. And I think that originally when they first started showing her, they said they wasn't letting her on there because she had a violent record or history or mugshot just like everybody else on the show, and that's why she couldn't be on the show. She proving everybody right now because she's sitting up there acting a damn fool. All of that she doing to Portia, all that's uncalled for. Just being all that loud, screaming and hollering, like literally. It was giving me a headache just watching it. And I can imagine how sitting in front of her felt. Like, really? And then she gonna have the nerve say something about Portia breath. And she look like her breath smell too with her man voice, like she been smoking 80 years. So she need to watch herself, because everybody knows she got that deep voice. Because more than likely when people talk like that and they voice that deep and husky, most people like that been smoking a long time, okay? So she probably got smoker's breath. Y'all know it smell like ass. Somebody licked the ashtray and some ass. Anyway, just sitting by Marlo, I would have needed some earplugs on and then put some earmuffs over the earplugs because it was that loud. Like, for real. It was that loud. Yeah, everybody just like literally squinting their eyes. But Portia didn't like, Portia didn't put the fan in Marlo's face. Where my church fan? She had it up like this, blocking it. She couldn't help Marlo's breath was stinking, and Marlo was drunk, talking over there in her face. Y'all already know how she did Cynthia. Sit there and belched her stinking breath up in her face. But anyway, when it was all said and done, and they was trying to tell Marlo to shut up before they went to jail and whatnot, I'm glad Eva told the truth. Marlo, you provoked her, and you did provoke, and then you was out there on the street still talking stuff till they tell you the police was looking at you, need to shut up. And Portia has, and she keeps saying Portia needs to apologize. How you know she hadn't? Oh yeah, you weren't there. You wasn't even on the show. That's how you know she hadn't. So anyway, Portia said I'm sorry and asked for forgiveness, and she talked to Kenya about her asking for forgiveness and told, I've been asking for forgiveness for Kenya. I'm really sorry about what happened, and blase, and mentioned on that one trip when they was on the train. Where did they go? They went somewhere. Who cares anyway? Moving on. So what else do she need to do? She didn't apologize even to the girl mom at this point. But Marlo wouldn't know that because she wasn't probably recording then. Who knows? If she wasn't there for that, right? But Portia was right. All of that, it wasn't called for. It's too much. She snatched Portia friend trying to get it popping. And I feel like she just Marlo was in the wrong for it. But anyway, she was the one all up in Portia's face. Because Portia was sitting right there and she was like on Portia's neck. Like how Mike Epps said on his comedy show on Netflix, Mildred. Get your beard off my neck, Mildred. That's how Marlo was on Portia's neck. And then they get back to the room or whatever after the fight. Everybody got to run, get on the phone and gossip about what happened. They calling their men's boyfriends, sisters, brothers, mamas to tell them what happened. So Candy on the phone telling Todd, oh, so it was a fight, and Marlo said, you know what you did to Candy and Todd? I didn't hear her say Candy and Todd. I heard her say Candy. She could have said Todd. She was drunk, and I was laughing. But did y'all hear that? Because if she didn't say Todd, Candy just outright lied and gossiped and tried to keep some shit going. I don't know. Let me know if you caught it. I have to watch it again and leave it in the comments for y'all. But anyway, so Portia packed her stuff up and went in there to talk to Nene. By the way, Nene looked good with her little face off. She looked real pretty. Skin was just glowing. And she said she tired of it. She'd been backed in the corner. Basically, she done apologized, and Nene told her the truth. It's like, basically, you're going to have to come and just sit down with the whole group and say, look, I effed up. I'm sorry. And apologize to the group, because she did. She lied to the entire group. And so until she does that, it's just going to be some issues. So she just going to have to break down and go on and do it. But I don't blame Portia. I would not stay anywhere. I just was so tired and over it and didn't feel comfortable anymore. Just tired of being, to me, I call it being attacked, because this was Marlo doing. There ain't no other way to put it. She attacking the girl. That, when you get on that level, it's you being attacked. I feel like they just want to see her break down in front of everybody in the group, like she needs to grovel in bed. Which the stuff she was saying is on a level that she almost really need to. I am glad to see Nene and Portia, like on a level where they can at least hug and she could talk to Nene about it. But I'll leave the country before I go to jail too. I'm not trying to go to nobody's jail. Damn sure not on a foreign country. I liked how Portia said she wanted to be her natural self with them and be able to be honest. Instead, it's like she had to keep her guard up and keep being somebody else and being nasty like they was being in order to be around them. And at this point, she's just tired and she want to go home. So that's what she did. So that's all for this episode, and that's all for this review. We'll have to watch the next review to see what all goes down, because it's going to be something good and juicy. I thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video with your friends, especially those that love the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I will see y'all in the next review. And y'all have a good night. Bye.